Hey folks, back. Oh, crikey. It's been like a week for me since I last played this. I've been busy with lots of streams and lots of work, but well, it's quite late. It's been a full day, but I'm gonna get an hour or two of this in, and then I'll start to ramp up on this. The first episode still hasn't premiered yet right now. Actually, I think it's premiering tonight, come to think of it. Oh, that's interesting. Well, good. Just in time then for a third episode. We're gonna get like a big dose of it all at once, and then it's gonna slow down a little bit, I think, but I'm gonna try to keep up pace. Let me turn that speaker off. There we go. Where were we? Right, yes, we did a bunch of fighting and stuff.
What now?
Let's see. If we check our study notes, there's a thing somewhere that tells us where we got to. Quest. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Louis the Archmage. I should raise the healer archetype to rank 10. The assassination of Louis failed and Grius is gone. Oh yeah, rip. What to do now? Sadly, there is no one who can provide an answer.
Let's go.
The gate to the mausoleum is to the left of the recruitment center, right? Let's go take a look.
Let's move.
We'll free Alsus from his dying regrets, for his highness' sake as well.
Got it?
I'm worried about Rhea, but let's just do what we can for now. Right, we're gonna go see to him.
You see the soldiers in their arms all but evaporated.
In the end,
Yeah.
it's someone else's problem.
Yeah, that happened. Okay, so the king, the dead king, rose up as a giant rock with the king palace on top of it. This is the royal magic. And he decreed that whoever won the popular vote in like 4 months' time is going to be the new king. And poor Alsus Grius got caught up in all of it at the worst possible time. We have Hulkenberg join our party.
All right.
No lookouts that I can see. Will not be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please.
Well,
It's so quiet, it's kind of creepy.
Even so,
I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here.
I'm a little worried.
I'm worried about the people left in the Grand Cathedral. I'm still used to playing. I've been playing a lot of Like a Dragon this week, and I keep trying to move the camera around, but this game is a little bit more linear than that.
Let's go.
Let's head to the cathedral. We're going after that necromancer. We're going to catch him, for Grius' sake as well.
all right.
Just as I thought, this area is yet to be sealed off. We should be able to enter just through here. Okay. Yeah, it's like I'm playing so much Like a Dragon, I'm not used to being... excuse me, being able to turn so quickly on a dime. Because, like, Ichiban is like... his hulking frame has to slowly wheel around.
Now, where was I? What
I don't really have a lot of mag. What's my party look like? Illogicoma Stroll. I think I'm the mage or the healer, and he is the warrior. Yeah, healer warrior. Okay.
Look,
The path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front. Then let's head inside. You all ready?
All
Yes,
right.
I'm ready. Then let us enter. The way is straight ahead. It's cool that I stopped here, so I'm like straight in the action. This time right here, we're much too quiet in here. We've no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us. The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Look!
Right, yes. Bonk stick, roly poly. Someone's like moving furniture upstairs, I think. It's not being picked up on the mic, as far as I can tell. But it might while I'm talking. You hear lots of bumps and stuff. That's what it is.
What now?
Oh, it's so slick this. Where's the map? Yes. All the maglet in the air is one of those things that just adds to the visual noise that this game has. I was talking about this on my Metroid stream. It's like such... There are so many like choices in color and texture and shape and just like all of this noisy maglet stuff everywhere that shouldn't work. It should be like way too much information to process. But it really does have this cohesion about it. The game's visual style that works beautifully well in spite of all of that. So yeah, I'm impressed by it. Just gonna... Am I centered? Yeah. I feel like I'm like not centered this week because whenever I look over here, I look at the screen to the left because that's where chat is, and I'm not even live right now. I just do it out of habit. The mines are out. What do you sense? I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan, Ikoma? We're going in. Don't try to second guess ourselves. You can tell I'm tired. I'm yawning like crazy. Sorry, everyone. You're going to be doing it too soon.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
I need a drink. Let's open this.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not
Is
surprising.
it Rick, Soldier of God?
We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
Mickey. Oh yeah, the necromancer. That extremely Scottish necromancer, which was like...
No way.
Not often... They don't often use that kind of voice in big AAA RPGs for a bad guy, so I was like, awesome. Oh shit.
Alsus, stop it!
Oh, he's a corpse, man.
Why would you die for revenge of all things? The men I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alsus, tell me, please.
Ow.
Is this the price of my failure, then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail, and now I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
Cease.
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
That's like every single scene is a
His
great
highness
screenshot.
is Still.
I need to sort out a screenshot
He
button.
lives. So you have to keep fighting.
You mean, if that's true, then I...
must awaken magic powers.
Who wanders in solemn duty, oh thou anguished traveler.
New party member unlocked. Let's go.
Have finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will!
Yes.
Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the honor guards!
Oh, we like this character. We like this character already.
Once
I don't
more,
remember your
I
name.
take a
You just told me
his
your name. I'm gonna call you Hulkenberg. That's okay. It's a lot.
Alcest, I will see you freed.
Peril. I love that. Okay, so she turns into a fucking horse.
In his royal name, with this power, I shall open the way!
Yeah, she's got a very
Tis almost finished.
powerful presence, I think, already, and that's something our
I'm
party
sensing a huge
needed.
surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
You've unlocked synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special cooperative skills available according to the party's channeled archetypes, accessing them by pressing a... Oh, it's like Chrono Trigger. Kinda. In order to perform a synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. They consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active, so it takes 2 turns together, but you get to do, like,
So sorry.
kick-ass skills. Undead Grius! Alright, we're gonna take him down. Hold A to synthesis.
Let us fight as one.
So that'll use the warrior and the knight, and this will use the hero and the knight. Raise a barrier that nullifies 1/pierce strike for 1 LA, or elemental attack, or we lower his defense.
Counting
That's
on you.
excellent. Do that.
Roar with royal might.
In the name of justice. Time to go offensive. I call upon royal power within.
Actually, Mage Wind, Warrior, Diagonal Slash. I was pressing B to do perfect block like in Yakuza. I'm just so used to it now. It doesn't work here.
Come forth, royal soul.
We can do light damage to you because you're undead.
Their weakness.
Is everyone all right? Oh, power of heroes!
Halves damage taken when ambushed. Nice. Draws enemy attention and takes attacks for allies for 1 turn.
Strike
Do
me
it.
if you dare.
And then get on the back row. I should have done that first.
Warrior.
Oh, it doesn't sound so good. The king's face is up there now. That's new.
To save a grand come. This won't into the
So you know
fray.
what? You just melee him. 42, respectable. For a melee attack. We don't usually use those.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay.
Let's make an end of it.
Round Slash deals weak physical damage to all enemies.
Something else.
No need. So you know what? Let's get smart. Let's remember the combat system. So we pass.
Let's stay calm.
We hit him with his weakness. Takes up half a skill turn.
Observe the enemy.
We
Let justice prevail.
Use Knight's protection. Make sure Hulkenberg takes the damage. Just he's built for it.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Are you prepared?
Diagonal slash.
I will fight with
Hambone.
For all that we strive for! Comrades, let's
She can't do synthesis now, and she doesn't have attacks on her own. So we're gonna poke. Defense returned to normal, so now we gotta hit him again with the synthesis attack. Oh, never mind, she's down.
Hulkenberg's down.
Let's go.
Someone help her get back in the fight. What's their weakness?
I shall vanquish evil.
She's fine. She sacrificed herself for the victory.
Alsace!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
Got it, dude.
We'll
Flump.
do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
That's sick. Like, there was still like a vestige of life in there from the necromancy.
If I say so myself. Nice. I feel
Right.
stronger already.
Hulkenberg didn't get shit for that because she was dead, but that's okay.
Rest now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh. Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on. Let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
Rias Halsis worked like his whole life to learn about this magic that he'd heard of, the archetype stuff, and then he never got it. And then when he finally did get it, thanks to our presence, he was like, oh, whoa, this is awesome. Hulkenberg was just like, yep, no problem. Carry on.
You said you were a royal
Didn't even
knight,
blink.
didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward.
Does anyone remember that time we were on the cart together and we all got robbed and we were all there? No?
'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't tis nothing me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
Don't you tis nothing me.
But
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
I think he's gonna kick my ass if I go in now. I need to buy some shit.
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward then.
We're gonna buy trust.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
No thanks. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to do that.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
He has entrusted his belongings to us.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Again, like, things that haven't been mentioned, like, the reason we go through all this stuff is because you get to Fabienne's entry, and it says she has a common law marriage with Grius, and thinks of his child Maria as her own, and that's just not mentioned at all. Outside of that memorandum, so far.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course I am.
Yes.
Good. Kick his headed.
Someone has to bring the bastard to justice.
Yeah, you said it.
You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death? Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
How do I say yes, yes, 1,000 times yes?
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly. Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Motley crew is established. I can't wait to see what other Groomers we end up with in our
Seems a
party.
bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Hulkenberg, the ever-loyal knight, has become your ally.
Then
Excellent.
let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
And I'm... What did I call this guy? Ikoma.
Steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight.
I like the color palette we've got going on as well. Like it's like, I don't even know what to call this. It's not pastels, because like pastels were such a big thing for a long time, and then they had really bold colors in Persona, and then these are sort of almost faded kind of gouache colors.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new
The yellow, the
power
red,
yet
like mustard
slumbering
yellow,
within thee
kinda-
may awaken.
Saffron red almost, I would say. And then the blue is quite pale, but also quite deep. Oh, this green as well is kind of, the green on the wall is everywhere.
I would stake my very life upon it.
The party can now study the night. I would stake my steak knife upon it.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Louise.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the Day of Calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Straw doesn't
probably
mince
for
words
best.
when it comes to
It's already gotten late today.
kicking the
let's
shit
reconvene
out
here
of that
tomorrow.
dude. That'd be great. We're gonna have a great time.
Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
He would have done it anyway.
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
You got that little sword.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and her determination.
Gotta focus on the here and now, not the past.
Reduces the mag cost of studying the mage lineage. Excellent.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
Yes.
Let's rest.
Why don't we rest early to prepare for tomorrow? Because...
What now?
Byakues. Look at all that mag we got. That's cool. I'm gonna pause my stream for a second and try and do something. Okay, it only took me a second actually. I was just testing the Xbox controller's share button and it does in fact save screenshots. I normally use a different thing, an external button for this. But it's very handy just having one on the controller. And yeah, I was worried it was going to just open Steam Deck because it did that once. Not Steam OS big picture mode. It did that once. It's very weird. I can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters.
Let's rest. What?
This is Hulkenberg's room. She'll get angry if you go in without permission. Okay. I can hear Maria's pained crying as Fabienne comforts her. That's sad. Grius, to think he's gone. I only wish I could have thanked him. We owe him for leading us to a real night. I confess I was relieved to see His Highness, though he's certainly grown since I knew him. Tonight we shall all have our due rest and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alice's fight is a grand undertaking, and we cannot fail him. My voices are all going to be the same. For most of these characters. Fabienne's groceries for the inn are all lined up. I don't want to get in her way, so I'll leave them alone. Yes, I still mourn his death. Dude, it was like 2 hours ago. Of course you do. It's a shame, really. Grius was pretty badass. The bed seems rather stiff, but I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night. I reckon so.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Apparently we've been invited to academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
Maggie's Bagrius has been inherited and returned to Ikoma's soul. Excellent.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials.
Oh wait, does that mean everyone else is gonna die too? Oh no.
Your virtues will be tested, time and time again.
They've set a precedent now, that can happen.
You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
You may have come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to the hero's incense you receive from Moore. You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience directly to an archetype without having to battle. I'll probably just hoard those for a while.
More important thing.
They're better off using them early, though. But every decision I've made so far has been very stupid, I think, in this game.
You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you?
Absolutely.
You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
Is there going to be like a sub-mechanic, another menu item that's just pet cat?
What?
Something's amiss. Is the spell broken? I can't remember his voice. Has the crystal on the ground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. The soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
No matter. Trivial. All of it. More importantly. A rather complicated sealing spell. Let's see its workings. Workings. I'm sorry, Scotland. I'm trying. Maybe I shouldn't. Breaking it will be only a matter of time. So close to the Hall of the Royal Scepter. The plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer. I think what happened is when they got rid of Grius, they were like, we're gonna keep the actor though, we'll give him another role.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
New king.
Sorry.
I apologize that we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. We can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass, not only for the prince, but for Grius as well.
I'd say...
One last matter, I am yet unused to this strange power. Once we take to the field again, I would look to another for orders. Ikoma, you seem best suited to the task. Is that the role you've been serving thus far, yes? That is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be alright.
Reading. No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Got it. May you lead us to victory.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain. A fitting title for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that. As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say, but we'd better be served by prudence than haste.
Yeah.
We'd be better served by... I cannot read. Right. Let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Stay calm, everyone. You can do this. In the meantime...
Let's focus.
Luis's necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Luis's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesied calamity. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the Catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the Necromancer before the Day of Calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need your rest that night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly. Hey, got a sec? I was thinking, isn't Grand Tread just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring. So I was thinking, I've got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with it. Rhea said that sword was forged with magma. With a little magic, I think I can make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating and see if you can stand on it. Oh, we got a skateboard. But it's a sword. While in safe areas like cities, fucking fly around on a sword and make it far less safe.
We should go.
Get to the Grand Cathedral. Woo! Oh, that's sick. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's Crazy Taxi.
What's happened?
So, yeah, Atlas RPG. So, if we go to a dungeon and we have to do it in the day and then we have to rest at night, it's like a whole day. What's happened? If we do other things, like talk to this lady with the box on her head.
What's happened?
That reminds me.
The Igniter shop lady. Okay, so Gallica's now like a handy journal for all of the things.
If you can help, I'm just...
The customers have been asking me where the tavern's poster child has gone. I do hope Maria feels strong enough someday to show her face around here again.
What in the blazes?
He can't travel outside.
Now what am I to do?
Oh god, I really stop yawning. Anyway, with the rebellion at the Grand Cathedral getting all the attention, the bandits are free to run roughshod across the wastelands. Anyone who walks out there is easy prey. Ah.
Hello?
Well, if it ain't one of Grace's chums, I have to tell you, it was a real shame what happened to him. But don't you worry, friend. Everyone round here owed that man a great deal. I've got no clue what your situation is, but I won't turn you into the authorities. I've some secrets of my own, to be honest. Everyone here does.
Please, if you can help.
The only thing that could brighten up times like this would be seeing the smile of an innocent child. Just look at Maria. It's so sad I can't even bear to look at her. Things like this are hard to cope with even for adults.
If you can help.
We gotta find Maria. We gotta help her out. Okay, we'll give her a minute.
I'm just incredulous. Please, if you can help.
What's happened?
What's happened?
Can't see a single good option here.
Oh, what should I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine, is that expensive? Yes, it is, or to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mustari in this city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on this medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked by cough. Good luck with that. What if I buy it? Our mission is still top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
Don't be ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that all that are an anathema to the Sanctus are anathema to the Sanctus. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I doubt they'd do business with you. Well, it's a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus Church.
Too much trouble.
I am hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me.
So,
they'll sell it to us if we have more of a faith virtue, I think. The rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to money or items. You could even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section. Yes. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete requests in the designated time, it will be marked expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for your requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section, and I'm going to be stressed out now. This is just how this works. What's happened? Lady, you can stop saying that, please.
What now?
So our virtues. Oh, that's Traveler's Voices. No, please. You can see how other players spent their time in town. It might serve as a good reference if you're curious. So half of the people went around town. More than half and less than half just went straight to the cathedral. Wisdom, courage, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination. Vapid. I'm nothing but a craven. Naive and flexible, tongue-tied, vapid craven.
Hey!
Are you going to the Grand Cathedral? I'd like to help you. I've got intel on the monsters within.
What?
I sell information. Buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects, such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using analytes. Okay. So I could learn their weaknesses before I go in.
Come again anytime.
You're right.
It's interesting.
Whatever.
I don't know, go somewhere. Up to you, of course, but I wouldn't go anywhere near the Grand Cathedral if I was you. Merzit Lewis, you know that bloke, has sent his private army to occupy it. Unless you fancy losing your life, I wouldn't get tangled up with that lot. I apologize for making you shoulder the burden of captaincy, but if you have the strength the title demands, I trust you to wield it well. We cannot leave the Grand Cathedral in its current state. I have things to do. No, I shan't tarry over long.
What's happened? How did I wind up here?
I am still like going breakneck speed. Greetings, Elder Boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mastari tribe? We too are rarely seen in Grand Trad.
I see.
Of course. No, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public after all. So then, any interest in our history and why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share if you'd like to know, please. Mastari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding different cultures of view and points of view might improve my tolerance. It's going to take some time, so if you had other plans for today, let's come back another time.
Fair enough.
Okay.
You've been a lifesaver.
I will, but once I know what else is around there, I gotta prioritize.
Grand Cathedral, why?
I could just do the thing while it's here and move forward, but if I find some quest that's like got a time limit that will go away, then I'll be sad. Look at this little doggo!
That reminds me.
Pushing now.
Oh, this is closed during the day, so you can only go here on a day when you spent the day in town. At nighttime.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Hey, did you hear that? It sounded like a cry of pain somewhere nearby.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
They're interesting goods, but I don't think they'll be much use to us. Are you there? Do you have any medicinal herbs? My stomach is killing me. He's in pretty rough shape. A medicinal herb would go a long way, and you have 5 on hand. Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You saved me.
You're a kind one. People normally pay no mind to parapists like me, but you really helped me. Take this as thanks. Cheers. That was nice of you to make that man so happy. I hope he gets better.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Now, let me just think about what I'm doing first. I got a bunch of
You're not getting off the
mag
hook for that.
back.
What now? Now, where was
So I'm gonna make sure that we're all kitted out. In a way, it's nice that they give you that back. Like, you know, it sucks that Grius had to go, but it sort of gives you an opportunity to kind of screw up at the start and then have a redo. Alright, mate.
Hello.
Inherit skills. I'm just remembering the systems. It's been a little minute. So you can inherit weak HP recovery, but it costs 600 and there's no point because it'll learn it anyway. It's alright, I'm not doing that yet. The mage is also capable of inheriting HP recovery, which would make the mage pretty powerful. Hulkenberg's Knight needs an attack skill. Seeker's Research.
I can hardly wait.
Strengthen the healer to level 10. Study archetypes. Hulkenberg, you have the Knight. You should also learn oh, the mage looks badass for her. I think it would be good if she had some elemental abilities. Light magic is going to be useful in that place because he's a necromancer, right? It'll be full of undeads. So what if we learned the light spell and then...
I see.
Yeah, so we'll give her the healer and then we'll learn light and then inherit it.
Fascinating.
On the knight.
This right here. All right.
I'm counting up.
Of course.
Aha! Unlimited power! What does she say?
I see.
With light in hand, I will dedicate myself to those in need. I will do all I can in both healing and fighting. Such is the way of my path as a knight.
To greater heights.
No, don't channel the healer. Inherit skills from the healer.
All right.
I have my own schemes.
Now you can do Knight's Proclamation to defend everyone, and you can still attack with a light magic spell, so she can stand on the back row, take a bunch of hits, and throw this crap out. That's cool, isn't it? Stroll. You could also get the light magic thing, because again, lots of things are going to need light magic, but it would be nice if we'd unlocked a heal spell. The Seeker has heal spell. Stroll. It is time for you to study. The Seeker. Wait, no, he's already got healer though, right? So there's no point. We just have to upgrade healer.
This power.
But his healer is rank 1. So I'd have to rank up each person's individually. Him. It'd be nice if you also had the knight, so I could choose who to focus damage upon. I'll hold on to my mag for now. Ah, yes. Magic formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic.
Hey.
This hasn't changed. Oh wait, the Royal Magic is the spell that got invoked at the Royal Funeral Rite, and this is its formula?
Yes.
It does seem to be the case. Put another way, the king had a detailed plan to ensure how things would play out before he died at Louis's hand. Kind of a stupid plan if it involves giving your son's murderer a chance to take the throne. I don't see the logic. I mean, I'm with you. In the 785 years that Uchronia has endured, there has only been a few instances where the king has invoked this magic. The strong desire of some sort surely spurred his decision. I believe there are still secrets to be found, a reason that the script exists, and for the name and drawing at the end.
Grant me a moment.
What a strange feeling I'm getting. Now that I consider it again, I feel as if I've seen this somewhere before. Why would I feel this way? It's certainly not a language used anywhere in the kingdom.
Got a moment?
Hey, you okay? Indeed, it certainly seems there is much I cannot recall.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. Alright.
Oh. You'll come
Let's
again,
go back to reality. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we had our shit together before we went in there. A little bit.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Right, there's a person up there that needs help, but it's going to take the daytime.
Just can't stand it. What's it all got to do with us anyway?
Whee! Oh my god, look at that thing. That's one of those walker things.
What's happened?
That's cool. Oh. Port. What's happened? Right, I need to find icons with quests on. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it would be, that guy. I mean, he's still huge, but it looked a lot bigger in the in the cutscene. So this is going to take a day too, but it's a virtue quest. Is that a fairy I see? A real fairy? Well, I'll be.
Sure.
Look, I know I'm right, but do we need to make such a big deal of it? I should explain. My family has something of a history with fairies. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you've got fairies on the mind. Imagination. I'm busy right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to go at the church and buy the thing, and then if I can find a quest that has the appropriate virtue attached to it, that's the one that I will do first. Until then, I'll just be wandering around and looking for anything that sort of resembles a temporary quest.
What am I gonna do, eh?
An elder, I don't mind you coming in if you're just gonna eat. Sorry, but could I ask you to keep your head down? The Sanctus pilgrims will hide their contempt for the elder if they see you. Why do they hate the elder? Just so we're clear, it's not me who hates your kind, it's my customers. To be honest, I couldn't care less about tribal sensitivities. I once tried to hire a parapus girl. The regulars wouldn't stand for it. Something about her being filthy. Thought I could speak, if I could speak freely, I'd say the same thing about most of the Clamar. Although, there's no kind way to say it, but that's simply how things are, in both the city and this country. Take care of your business and be on your way, please, for both our sakes. So people are just like... People always fighting. There's inequality everywhere. It's pants, really. Well, everyone's hates Luis now. Or at least a lot of people.
This I can fathom.
Whatever will I do?
That's the lady from before.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Something up?
Want to take a breather? There's a nice view and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know. Besides, watching how the people in Grand Trad live might broaden your horizons. Wisdom.
Oh.
Not now.
Oh, you're not
Jeez.
getting off the hook for that.
Speed!
Whatever will I do?
Gosh, that's really fun. I should do it more. Hello. I remember you, Elder. Seems I was right about you not being a local. I've heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Grius were working together. Oh, you got sources now. How did you know that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry, I have no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me?
What?
What job?
Yes.
A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Gria's would likely have the skill and discretion required, however. Perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are on first glance. I prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. With a retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you'd like to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities. This lady has the igniter shop night. I bet the pay would be decent. Might be worth taking the job if it's nothing too crazy. So I can't do this because I'm not wise enough or worldly enough. That's what I'd like to say, but I don't have the wisdom to assess the danger for myself. If my wisdom were informed, I'd be able to judge if I could handle it. I'm not going to be held liable for putting a child in danger. This conversation's over. We can't even ask about it. Just a thought here, but she's not really seeing you, is she? Not that she thinks you're a bad guy, but she's absolutely defining you by your tribe and age. A bad guy. Just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy. But if we can get her to see you as an actual person, I feel like she'd tell us more. I bet we'd make an impression if we helped other people around town. Let's see if there's anything we could do for the people here. I bet that'll help you get better at setting yourself apart too. I'll gather information for you, so if you're ever unsure about anything, just ask. Just don't forget we still have something about the Grand Cathedral too, got it? Oh, it's very wordy. I love watching like Gallica's little movements when you like spin around or stop. She does lots of little things to try and keep up with you, and it's a nice like attention to detail. Yeah, I was like trying not to read all the dialogue, but I committed to at least reading our main character's dialogue for the most part, but it's a lot at this time of night. I was up at 3 AM this morning for Sons of the Forest. It was our 6th anniversary in the VOT group. Which is on YouTube. Yeah, just uploaded it to YouTube. Close your eye. I forgot that the literally their holy word is close your eye, and then they cover their faces. It's like, don't look too hard. This is a commentary on blind faith, I guess. I'll not turn you away if you're coming with a purpose, but I do hope you'll keep it brief. Thanks, I think. Anyway, we heard you sell a type of medicine called Breath of Fresh Air here. Breath of Fresh Air, you say? We typically only make the particular remedy available to those who've accepted the light of sanctism. But let it be known that we practice generosity. By special exception for an elder, you may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 reeve. For an elder? You're raising the price because of his tribe? Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed? Our teachings forbid it. Thus I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind, to even sell, that is, give them to you, is taboo. I'd appreciate a show of gratitude more than the words of protest.
How may I share God's blessing?
Oh, yeah? The phrase close your eye contains lost ancient words within. Now cast your eyes downward and put your hands to your face to pay your respects and bare your soul before God. Praying while covering both eyes with both hands? I feel like not being able to see anything would make me more anxious. Supply is scarce and it is sold only to sanctists. Well, I need it. It's a good thing we're very wealthy. 5,000 for Balm of Life. This guy's ripping us off, man.
Let us share our faith.
Judging by the sword on your hip, I take it you're a warrior. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you're still an elder. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sanctism if you expect my cooperation. So I need more wisdom for this, too. Wisdom seems to be important, early. Whee! Nyam! That's excellent.
I'm just hit. Hang on a minute, you there.
Meet again, young man. We still have plenty of goods and things from across the land. Interested? Yes, he has these soothing sweet burn. I think that's just a burn heal for like way too much money. But I don't know what this is, that it's 85 bucks. You said that hitting an opponent with this will make them forget things. Right now you have 0. Thoughts? Confused? Yeah, it's cheap. Oh, you've a sharp eye and good taste. Do come again if you're so inclined. A mindless mallet.
You there.
Can we talk?
A big sweet that eases your anxiety when eating. Is that what you want? By the way, you have 0 right now. You're buying. That'll be like a heal for a status ailment.
Bye-bye now. Hang on a minute, you.
Hang on a minute, you. So that tribe with the box heads, they seem to be all like sort of Welsh folk actors.
This I cannot fathom.
There he is. That's a bit unsettling, isn't it? To be honest. What have you got to say about all these dead soldiers? New day, new courts. It's not just the townspeople either. The soldiers storming the cathedral are dropping like flies. Corpses with faces I know keep showing up one by one. It'll be my turn before long. Bloody hell. Alright.
You bastard, you.
Let's see. What's wrong with that rock? It's got people's faces growing on it. It's creepy.
So irreverent.
You dare call it such a thing? I'll have you know the biggest face on there is that of His Eminence, Santivix Vorden. They seem to be the faces of people supported by citizens across the country, just as His Majesty in the sky said.
Oh, it's you!
In other words, perhaps the faces you see here are of people who've gained the public's trust. Just you say, how utterly ludicrous, as if Louis could ever gain enough support to be on par with His Eminence. Forget the rock, is it even safe for us to be here? The human back there is far creepier. Oh yeah, that giant dead human. Are the officials really leaving its corpse to rot? What happens if it... Ah, close your eye. How has His Majesty's funeral come to this?
Look at that.
The people are in an uproar.
What is it?
You little bastard! It is alive. Hey, bud.
Right.
Demo Man Goddard? This is what happens when society trades their heroes, the demolition experts who help with the restoration like me, for ignorant youths like Louis. What is youth anyway? A sin. That's what. Now is the time to reclaim what they took, to show them how to live right. He's right, damn it. Without a king like Goddard, just send his old folks straight to our graves. It's our time for respect. It's our time for adoration. This is our kingdom. Don't let the youth take it away from us. This is also commentary on society. Real world societies. Her husband was in there. Oh dear.
This occupation. That's how you want to play it. Can hardly believe such a thing.
There's like so much flavor text in this world that you'll have to forgive me if I don't read all of it. Oh, it's not a matter of tribe, I've just got limited stock and I only sell them irregulars. Oh, I see. How do you get new customers then? She's got the fresh water. Wait, so I've got 1, 2. Oh, 1. Is this faster? 2, 3. Okay, I gotta do some timing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think this is about the same speed. Wait. 1, 2, 3 and a half. 1, 2, 3. So it's like slightly quicker to ride the sword than it is to sprint on foot. And then this is like way faster. So you have 4 speeds. You got 1. Wait. You got 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now what am I to do?
Although the sword is mostly the same speed as the run. A little bit faster. Right, we don't do cooking or anything yet, so we don't really need to know about these guys. We've got a quest we can hand in. And there's at least 3 things we can do during the day here that we've discovered. So, let's go hand that quest in.
What a cursed this is.
Things will speed up a bit once I'm used to this, I think.
Awful. Just awful.
But yeah, I'm gonna go at a slightly quicker pace on this, with it being a local recording. If you want to read the text that I'm skipping through, you can just slow the YouTube VOD down. That's possible. It's very nice. You'll be able to do that.
Excuse me.
Have you had any negative experiences while in town? Why do you ask? It's because many people use tribal differences as an excuse to do outrageous things. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them a target for harassment. We exist in cities other than Grand Trad as well. Right now we're collecting funds for our cause. But this doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't been able to raise much money. It pains me to ask an elder, but if you could find it in your heart to support our cause, 250 reeve, that alone could save one person from dire circumstances. Seems shady. Alright, I probably do seem rather suspicious.
Excuse me?
Mr. Elder Gentleman, we meet again. I'm really sorry to ask. Might you be able to afford to pitch in a little? Nobody else calls me Mr. Elder Gentleman. I think she might be legit. Thank you. I swear I'll use your donation as best I can. I don't believe it. You've really donated. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this more with you? There aren't many who'd support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging. It looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down. Maybe we could cheer her up. Successfully encouraging the activists may help to hone my eloquence too. What do you think? Should we try to encourage her?
I see.
Sorry for still getting all fired up about it, but I'll still be making the rounds here in the future, so if you don't mind, let's talk again sometime. Right. We've got eloquence, wisdom.
Oh, come on, Vic. I'm so shite this has.
Yeah, I've seen wisdom, eloquence, and I think tolerance. Ooh, gold beetle. I have a few of these.
I'm so shite this has.
Oh yeah, we can buy, like, stuff now.
What are you pining for?
We could buy a noble tuxedo with 200 defense on it for 50,000, and they only have one of them. That's fair enough.
What is it? Huh?
We did that last time.
I'm so shite this has.
What's in here?
Hello there.
Golden épée. More noble stuff, very expensive, Douglas. Iron lance. I'm guessing that our base attack is multiplied by the attack of the archetypes. So it is worth getting better weapons, even if we don't end up doing very many physical attacks of our own.
What'll I do?
That's the guy that will buy your mag for cash. What are the rates right now?
Looking to sell, are you?
It says it's higher on rainy days. I see it's 3-to-1 right now. I get 3,000 cash. Reeve. I don't need the money. I'm gonna hoard it. I'm going to hoard it forever. Alright, let's go have that question. And then we'll go do the wisdom thing, I think. That seems like a good idea to me.
You there?
My dear fellow, is that the breath of fresh air? Did you get that for me? Yes.
Thank you so very
Oh,
much.
praise be. I'll give you the deepest of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, so the prices and everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mastari and other minded tribes has only worsened. Hardly any shops will serve me. But I digress. Allow me to return the favor. Why? Hardly seems worthy of praise to do something so simple as purchase medicine. It's wrong that this problem exists within the country in the first place.
You there?
More commentary! Of course it has to. It can comment on these because it's building a world that is real world adjacent in some ways. And it sells it to have like similar issues in the game to what we see in different countries in real life. What you did means the world to me. Thank you truly for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this, a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
We delivered the breath of flesh air, and I got a rusted accessory and some tolerance.
All right.
Oh, it went up a tiny amount. Look at that.
Within thee.
Thy present glow comes from one of the splendid virtues already dwelling within thee. This glow serves thee best as the kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee.
Now then.
Gather the royal virtues and fulfill my destiny. Your character is measured by 5 virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Holding the virtues of courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination will help solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding people, or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you more information. An accessory, I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusty I can't tell what it is. I've heard you can get it appraised at a shop. Anywhere will do. I'm afraid I don't know more about it, as none of those places would serve me. For crying out loud, they won't even let you shop? Thank you, though. We should get this looked at. Excuse me, but I must now administer the medicine to my daughter. Thank you again, and may our divine relic bless this kind young man. So that passed some time. It's now the afternoon. Oh wait, no, that didn't pass time. One of these will pass time. So we're gonna go to the store. It's like too fast in these little corridors.
Come to think of it,
Please appraise this item.
hey, what are you pining for?
Gosh, like those guys, like we're an elder and everyone hates us. But at least we're allowed to shop. A jewel that slightly augments luck. That's our main stat. That's our main stat. Equip. Endurance. Pfft. Oh, but that gives us, I forgot we had this. So we found an igniter that gives us the breeze skill. Which means that whoever's, yeah, he's got that on. Ah, yes, the one thing about the game that slightly bugged me, where it doesn't show you, it shows you if something is equipped only when you've hovered over it. I want this E, like just on the, there's so much space on the right hand side where they could just put something there. Royal Knight Medal. Oh, what am I doing? Gambler's Jewel. There's also the Innocent Amulet, which I can equip for some reason. You know what? You could do with... I think you're good actually on that. Endurance 1, Strength 2. She is all about endurance actually. We want her to be defending us. There you go. That makes sense to me. That's wonderful. Okay. So now let's go get some wisdom.
How camel
I kind of want to talk to this lady. You know what? Let's do this.
It's gonna be tough. Happy to hear that.
Parapus, The Ugieth, the Mustari, and of course the Elder too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Excuse me. Dirty work like this is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no. There is one other option. Become Igniter experimentation subjects. But there's no guarantee they'll survive those.
I don't know.
That's terrible. You be careful too, please. I don't know much about the experience myself, but I do know, even though they're all over and are considered useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on. People like you see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that. My support was a source of encouragement. I feel like my eloquence has improved. Ever so slightly. Oh, got some fairy dust. Sweet.
Well then.
So now it's nighttime. On days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night or hone your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice on what to do at night.
That reminds me.
Oh, that's the magic shop is open at night. Supporters.
That reminds me. Did you know?
One of the stalls by the recruitment center is run by Mustari, and I hear they sell goods from all over the kingdom. They might even have some rare things for sale. Oh.
That reminds me.
I went there.
Really?
You can see other travelers' party formation details from the time they cleared the quests while viewing requests. Blah 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 blah. Okay, no, we're good on that.
What happened?
Let's run around town and see if anything's changed.
You mean a lifesaver?
The Grand Cathedral.
But this is open. Ooh. Look at this little glass bookcase house.
Incredible.
All the magic books here are ones that were declared forbidden, though they don't seem to be for sale. If the church catches word of this, I doubt they'll go easy on them. The shopkeepers have got a lot of guts opening a place like this right in the middle of the Grand Trad. Hehehehe.
Stay there.
I hear you with Grius at the Honeybee, and an elder besides. Things must be interesting over there. A friend of Grius can be trusted, but let's not discuss the legality of my goods. So, infused scrolls, so we could buy magic scrolls here. Right now, this sort of thing is out of my budget, really, but it's nice to know we can get it. Reduces turn icon cost of guard command by half. Whoa! She's got some good stuff. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. Right, so one character could do 2 things at once without having to skip through. That's kind of cool. Plague Mask. Preventative things. Well, what do you have to say?
Stay there.
The world shouldn't revolve around the privileged few who can afford expensive igniters. Consequently, my wares are distinguished by their affordability and utility. Except for the rings, that is, they're the most valuable, and not as easily handled as any igniter. Only a true mage could utilize their real power. If you're confident in your magic abilities, why not give them a chance? Later. I must first be availed of what else is available. How does it sound right? I must be availed of what else I can do in this town. I just suddenly realized the link between the words avail and available.
Awful. Just awful.
The town looks nice at night.
Is this it?
I want to see if like anything has changed in terms of which NPCs are about. There's no laws on like this, right?
You little bastard, you.
Hello there.
We came to see Coronation Rock. Came to see the human. That's the human Louis cast aside. It's so creepy. I'm sure that won't be a problem later down the line. Yeah, same. You have different wares.
Bye-bye now.
Hang on a minute, you.
I'm just incredulous.
He's just incredulous.
Stop that at once!
What is it?
That kid's riding a sword.
Close your eyes.
Stop that at once!
Hey, swords are dangerous. What will you do if you cut yourself?
Damn.
It looks like there's a guy here that I didn't see before.
Oh.
An elder, sorry, but would you mind keeping distance from? No, wait, are you perhaps the elder who's been frequenting the Hushed Honeybee Inn of late? Am I that famous?
Grand, isn't it?
Well, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out. But more importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook. But so far, all I've been entrusted with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the Hushed Honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learn to cook from a paripus, it'll damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
Now what am I to do?
They told me if I even get caught setting foot in Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm an idiot, and he doesn't even trust me. It's the same tribe prejudices. Nydia lies and cheats, and so on. If it's not too much trouble, could I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee, and then report back to me about what it was like. The only catch is my employer has some high-priority guests coming soon, so if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by June the 19th.
Please, if there's anything you can
Oh, we have June then. I'd like to learn about their ingredients. They made up like new words for the days, and it's like 5 days a week, but we still have like the Gregorian months. Learn about the ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and the taste of the food. I can do that.
Thank you much.
Let's give it a shot.
There are 8 days remaining, and it will increase my wisdom. That sounds great.
Come on!
I suppose Fabienne has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping the kitchen. So we could go there now and just do that without worrying about deadlines.
But there are yet innocents in the Grand.
This I cannot fathom.
Because my other option is to gain wisdom by just sitting here, which I could probably do anytime. That was a good outing.
Grand Cathedral, what? It's...
Wrong way.
You've been a lifesaver.
Do you like to chat, don't they, in this city? There's so much information everywhere. It's a lot to take in.
Please, if you can help.
Yeah.
We've always got a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted vidu. Seems like Fabian's having a hard time. Yeah, let's...
That reminds me.
Let's see if we get tolerance and wisdom for this. Let's do it.
You're a big help.
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in that pot.
Oh, right!
The finishing touch is the addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot how to prepare it. What should we do? Hide it under the plate. If it's a secret ingredient, we'll grate it and simmer it.
In that case.
Grate the fruit in, then let everything cook in the same pot with the fish. It'll definitely suck up the fruit flavor if we simmer everything together. The dish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
I knew it!
You wolfed on the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this. I feel like my tolerance improved.
All right.
So I guess it's like 5. Well, you get like 3 little, or 4, like a number of points towards the total. I don't know how many are in each the segment. But it's anything like Persona. It's like you get big ones and small ones. Boosts. Let's go to Salumio Street.
And the age of a new king draws
tomorrow. The necromancer mentioned a day of calamity. Pretty ominous, but what does it even mean? Louis's orders are not. 'Twas the necromancer who committed those acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same.
Right.
But we're going to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls on us to do it. The day of calamity we were warned about is just 9 days away. We need to stop the necromancer before then. I feel like I've got so much time.
What's happened?
I mean, she'll tell me when I'm at the maximum possible distance away from it, right? I can't stop thinking about Grias. Every time I see Maria's room or Fabian's face, I just can't shake the guilt.
Yeah.
Knowing the risk, he still became our ally. He still took us under his wing. Perhaps I saw something in my late father in him, who was a man who put it family first and country a close second, though they look nothing alike. Still, I mustn't dwell on it. Grias would want us to focus on what's ahead, and he would be right. I apologize for making you shoulder the burden of captaincy.
So?
Oh, we already spoke to her.
I see.
I have things to do. I have things to do! I would like to learn more tolerance from you, Masterman.
I see.
Tell me about the Mastari.
Pleased to hear it. Well then,
Our tribe's called the Bastari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes.
What?
3 eyes, and that goes for every Bastari? What's it like to see for you all? I thought I cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Bastari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We've our own unique faith, different from the state religion Sanctism. Is it restricted to the Bastari tribe? That's correct. Normally we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why at times politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. Doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex. One must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the mass tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. You taught me about the Bastari way of life.
Alright.
You gain 2 tolerance points. Yeah, it looks like there's like 20 points in each segment, I'd guess. It may be worth telling you more next time. I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes.
Please, just if you can help.
Jeez. It's like a little trap.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I want to go talk to that dude first before I forget.
What to pick?
So that guy's still here and I can talk to him again. Learn more about his tribe if I want. We have plenty of time. We've got like 9 days.
The Grand Cathedral, why? But why?
I'm basically focusing tolerance, but I should be focusing knowledge. I'm gonna go change gears to knowledge, and when that's done, I'll double down on tolerance again. That way we get the points, like a full point, as soon as possible. What was I doing? Oh, I went the total wrong way. Where did I? Yes, this guy.
Oh.
If you perhaps helped out the Hush Honeybee, I recounted to him the full story of my time as a sous chef. It's all in the preparation. If I'm hearing you right, it sounds as though Miss Fabienne is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. This red grass, not just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper. As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele and the head chef, not to mention the customers, but too much emphasis on tribe. Just being an idiot, I get a cold shoulder for Clamar and rogue nobles in particular. To be expected in society as it stands today.
What in the blazes?
The head chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife, probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. I suppose I should be grateful I have a job at all, honestly, but still, there's a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So I just wanted a confirmation of a simple fact I think I've always known to be true, that the skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the Hushed Honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. And of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Maybe one day he'll work at the Hushed Honeybee. Right, wisdom points.
Alright.
Nice. That's a pretty hefty wisdom point boost. For better or worse, we've learned a lot about this country's attitudes towards different tribes. Who knew prejudice would even extend to cooking? It's heartening to know people are working to make it better, so we've got to keep up our own fight too.
But there are yet innocents in the Grand Cathedral.
I'm gonna pivot to wisdom.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Something up? Oh. Okay. Whoa.
The streets are packed, but at least it's not a huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure are a bunch of nobles on the main street and around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clamar, Rogue, and even some Ishkia. But if you head to the back streets, you'll see more Paripus. Guess that's what a class divide looks like. And then there's you, the only elder in town. It's crazy how people will say the most vile things right to your face. Don't let it get to me. That's very strong of you, but if anything does get under your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Well?
Personally, I don't see much difference among the tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there. I mean, yeah, that's, I guess when you're like a fairy, it's like so different in height and probably much more magical creatures than everyone else here. In your view of the world, it's different.
Now then.
Oh, damn. So, that's weird. I feel like we need a lot of points of tolerance to get the first point, but wisdom was really easy.
Wisdom.
But I guess that's because wisdom's probably what it expects you to get to carry on with these quests here. If thou aspire to true child sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Bellica and I headed home while discussing the people and stores we passed along the way.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Let's make it happen.
Alright, no more preamble, we are in this. Go outside, do the things. I'm gonna go talk to the lady at the magic igniter shop. The speed lines, I just have a habit of leaving them on, going faster. They're a little distracting.
Back again.
Was it come to ask about the job? If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand on my ground with people as powerful as this woman.
Yes.
Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
It's like a velvet room lining on her jacket.
I run
It's
the
cool.
shop and manage trade of magic igniters.
Brigitte.
This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
They're unnecessary. They make things easier. I don't know. We don't need them.
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
It's a secret.
I'm afraid that's a
you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve.
Well.
Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes, I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the Guard.
Is it because they've thus far proven to be good for nothing other than being killed? In my experience of this game.
I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. It doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and the treasure.
I have no objections to the job.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
I need to slay Guptaros in Belega Corridor. The informant in Grand Trad is usually at Hashtanibi Inn on Sunshade Row. Should have more details. This is probably a situation where I should be paying the informant.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
But it might take us a day or two to get there and back. A derelict mansion which once belonged to a prosperous noble family who rivaled even the royal monarchs.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
Okay, I want to do that. Monster at Belega Corridor, right? I bet an informant would know something about it. Hunting outside the city is a good idea, but don't forget our mission is in the Grand Cathedral. Yes.
Whatever will I do?
What is it?
Let's go find that informant.
What's it all got to do with that? Just can't stand it. Humans. What is it? Aha. What is it? What's happened?
That lady, every time I go past here, she's gonna say, "What's happened?"
Please, if you can help, just fancy a bit of info.
Learn about ingredients you can acquire. Learn about the current state of the regolith Grand Cathedral. Learn about the man who sells ingredients only to select clientele near the Grand Cathedral. Oh, that's the red grass shop. I'm gonna buy this first. I've heard the place is a veritable den of monsters now. They're weak to light magic. The skeleton ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fist fly and smack them around a bit. I also heard about moving a stone statue. They're immune to sword attacks. Weak to wind magic. Keep light, wind, and weapons in your arsenal. That's really good info, actually. We told you about Belega Corridor. That place may still harbour some treasure, but since what I know about it. However, word has it deep within is a grotesque Guptaurus, a gigantic two-legged beast brandishing an axe. It hates anyone who uses a staff or mace, and it'll go berserk if it sees one. Watch out if it starts to build up strength. The next hit could kill you straight off. That said, if you time your attacks well, you can knock it out of its stance and halt its attack. Swift piercing attacks with a spear. It's weak to them. If you can't, then you want to simply guard. Defending won't help you escape, but you may just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of Goborns out there. Those behave more or less the same. Use swords and spears. It means mage and healer, yeah. That's really good info too. Okay, it's definitely worth coming to this dude. I mean, I could have figured that out, but I'm still playing it on hard mode, so if we get ambushed, that sort of stuff becomes really life-threatening. It's full of monsters that make the ones in Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. If you go, make sure you're mentally prepared for what you'll face.
Please, if you could help right now.
So I kind of want to do that, like at least have a look. And then I'm probably going to read the stuff and stop for today because I'm so tired. You can tell. And I need to go through the, you know, the memorandums. So.
Now, where was
I don't know why I came to academia. I don't think I needed to do this.
Do make yourself at home.
I have the healer, the seeker, the unknown. I'm gonna stick with the seeker. Right? Stroll has the warrior and the healer. Fire, ice, electric, wind magic. He's got the ring that gives him wind magic. Hulkenberg. I want to give her access to the seeker.
Fascinating.
So we can get wind magic.
This right here.
We shouldn't need it. No, not everyone needs to be capable of doing everything. We should think about party synergy overall. But having...
Alright.
That is a good point. We'll lock it anyway, because we might be able to just equip it.
Of course.
There we are.
A new means of protection.
No, keep the knight on. Like, you are going to be a defender. What I was thinking, Hulkenberg, what we did is we gave you a knight and inherited the light spell for in the cathedral. But you can inherit the wind spell for not in the cathedral. Oh wait, that's also a cathedral thing, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. We've got it now anyway. if you do become the Seeker, that could be interesting. How does it change your stats?
What now?
You get less endurance, markedly, a little bit more agility, wind defense, weak to lightning. I was thinking about giving her Seeker and then giving Seeker the tank ability, but it's just much of a muchness, I think. I don't think I need to do that. I wonder if I'll ever get more shit for Gallica. Look at that. Her little boots, little sword, little helmet. All right.
Oh, you'll come again.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
What now?
We're gonna give you back the Seeker.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Warrior and Knight. That's a good spread, I think.
What now?
But I got knowledge now, right? I think that means I can do appraising weapon. That'd be nice.
What's it all got to do with us
Before I go.
Just can't stand it.
Hello then.
No items. Ah, no, it was the church.
Oh, come on, Nick. What can I do?
What are you playing at? Awful. Just awful.
I don't think it... Appraisal is... I have an item, I don't know what it is. But this is Blessing, I think I'm looking for, because we have that sword and it says, hey, you could bless this to unlock some shit. Damn bloody noble, can't believe he's making me go to the mausoleum. It's not like I can go searching unless that necromancer's caught.
Hang on a minute, you.
The royal guard is sloppy, aren't they?
I'm just incredulous.
Hang on a minute, you.
Damn it all. Why, you little... You little
Alright, you.
Close your lips. Let us share our faith.
Again, this just trusted my wisdom and now I can get my armaments purified. That was it. Purify. So if I purify this, normal attacks become fire affinity. Oh, that could be good. And that reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. And it massively increases the defense. And that increases the attack. Holy crap. Yeah. But it looks like it costs Blessed Water to do this. But look, it doubles the defense and turns it into the Foreman's Jacket. And it's all good. It's all good stuff. Yeah, we're absolutely doing that. Okay. So now our normal attack will have a weakness affinity on it. for Stroll.
So that's what it is.
What's happened? Come off it. Wait!
I want to go to Belega Corridor. Belega!
Really?
Request and intel open up new areas on the city map. You can go there as long as you know the path. You can see how many days are required to reach a destination when you select it on the map. If the road there doesn't pass through an encampment, you can get there that afternoon. When you return to town, it'll be night.
Let's see here. But... And right there's a ladder.
So I should be able to get there quite easily then.
Let's see here.
One day.
Hey, don't forget. It's your call.
So you're saying I should go back and do this later? In a time management game? Why did you front load this? You know I'm going here. Let's have a look.
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
Here we are.
The thing is...
This is where Brigitte mentioned. Apparently the monster here sometimes attacks passers-by. I had no idea these ruins were here. This was the villa of a grand old noble family, I heard. But this looks properly old.
Is this right?
But at any rate, we're here for the Guptaros. The ruins are novel, yes, but let's not stray from our purpose. Let's hunt for rare treasure. True, this place is huge. Hunting through it for treasure sounds quite the tall order.
Come on!
Getting sidetracked isn't a good idea, you know? There's always a trade-off. The decision is yours, but pray make it sensibly, please. Well, it takes the same amount of time in-game anyways, right?
Yeah.
Hello. Planning on going inside, are you? At least some friendly advice. Don't! I heard an awful noise coming from deep within. It was a terrifying roar. Certainly no noise a Goblin could make. Think it was a Guptaurus? Really? A Guptaurus? There ain't no way I could handle a monster like that. I only can't because I heard it was Goblins. I just said that if those beasts are here, then staying would be madness. You guys should turn back too, if you value your lives. If the Guptaurus really is that fearsome, then we'd better be sure we're well prepared.
What now?
Save.
Okay then.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Dungeon. I saved it just now because if this is really bad, then I'll back out and I'll do this. I'll carry on with the main story next time. So the inside's like this, huh?
Else?
I can't be totally sure from here, but it doesn't seem to be close by.
If so,
We'll guard the rear. It seems you'll have to lead the way.
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear.
Why did this happen?
What?
Wasn't expecting these vicious monsters. You mean the Guptaurus? No, Goblins. I defeated one easily. Then the Goblins weirdly all kinds of weapons started flooding out. Before I knew it, I was surrounded by all manner of Goblins. Just thinking about it makes my knees weak. I just want to give up and go home, but I told everyone I wouldn't come back until I became the Adventure King himself. Bloody hell. We found a scintillating marble. I have to remember how to do this.
Everyone all right?
There we go. Get the sneak up on him. They didn't really care about fire.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's set it up.
Okay, synthesis deals heavy physical light damage to one enemy. Deals heavy physical strike damage to one enemy.
Seeker. Wind. A tough one. I stand. Come.
I stand. That's unfortunate timing.
Shine. Safe for work, Hulkenberg.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
Mage Wind costs more. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any elemental weaknesses available.
Maybe there's a better choice.
And I really don't want to equip a staff to use fire or ice right now, so... We'll do that.
Ooh, not too shabby. Let's keep
Oh.
this up, everyone.
The new result screen's really cool.
Okay. You show splendid growth.
Terakaja. Increases one ally's attack for 3 turns. Very nice.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe.
I keep pressing that by accident because I think it brings open the map and then it takes ages to do transmit. And I'm just like, ugh.
No choice but to cut through them.
That was an enemy last time. Hey, kiddo, which weapons are you using?
What?
Ah, talked. You think a tooth can chat by itself? Well, chew on this. I've got dog dropping news you guys know nothing about. Depending on your weapon, your attack power is going to totally change. But it's important for magic too. The strength of magic depends on your weapon. Chew on that for a while, would you? Anyway, if your enemies are taking big bites out of you, bite back with better weapons. Go shopping or something. That's the truth of the tooth. You're very knowledgeable. I just noticed that the sword has changed color as well once I blessed it. Pretty cool.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
This is our chance.
See, if we just ran for those moths, we would have gotten ambushed, and that was bad. Synthesis. Round slash.
Hack and slash.
Not bad.
The freedom of a wanderer. We'll do this together.
This is all allies attacks for 3 turns. That's really good. 18 MP.
No, this won't work. Charging in.
Oh, I did that.
Is that all?
Okay, so one enemy.
Perhaps not this.
What we can do is yield our turn,
What's the play? Closing the distance. Warrior!
get closer in,
Let me rethink this. Give me your aid!
and do the round slash again. Close range.
I'll cut you down!
That's way better.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Not bad at all.
I love that victory screen. It's so cool. Hey guys, look. It wouldn't be a stream of metaphor if we didn't get a level up and dump all of our points into the luck stat. For no good reason.
Still around. Careful now.
It's a meme at this point.
I don't see anything we can't handle.
Thanks.
Exemplary.
Fairy
fine.
dust.
Looks like it could be useful.
Oh, this leads down into the depths.
All right.
I don't want to do that yet. I want to go back up.
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
That guy looks a little tougher.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Hulkenberg, they can see you. Not want to get ambushed.
We strike first!
Spring! I love that. Alright. Wield your arms against him.
It's time for some close combat.
We're starting on the back row pretty much every time in case we get ambushed. But I don't know if that actually works that way or if they hit us from behind, so making us technically on the front row.
I'm right here.
Okay, that guy is really tough, actually. I've got to take the treasure and run away. The balm of life, you say? You'll never catch me! I don't know if I can beat him. It's level 16. We are, like half that. Scramble. Auto heal, very, very nice.
Right.
There's nothing but goblins, so no novice adventurers come here all the time. Some had the fool idea to bring in staff or mace igniters. You can't ever let a goblin see one of those. They're smart enough to know magic users are bad news. So we learned that before we got here, but we would have learned it from this guy if we'd gone further in. They don't like poison or paralysis. Here's a stunning arrow. Nice. Thank you.
Right.
I thought it was a merchant.
Enemies up ahead.
What is that?
There are enemies around. Watch your step.
We don't know how strong those are.
They're onto us.
Oh fuck.
They'll need more than this.
This is gonna be really bad.
Is that all?
Right, I think we're still technically back row. Yeah, okay, so we should just stay back row and then move forward. It's a safe strat in case of getting ambushed.
Closing the distance.
And it costs nothing to run backwards and forwards.
No, guarding seems the wise move.
I did not mean to do that.
Charging in.
Guarding is not the wise move you think it is.
Hold nothing back.
Here.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I mean, he did guard.
Burns.
It burns.
Ow!
Hulkenberg's been burned. If she gets hit, she's in big trouble.
Can't use synthesis when you've got a status ailment.
This won't do. Let justice prevail.
Guess all I can do is...
Oh, Mystic Purge!
Captain, poison
I
you
shall
can
fight
burn.
as the
You'll
noble I
take more
am.
damage this way, so be careful.
Let's do this!
I can't use that because she's got to something, so both characters need to be unelled.
I shall vanquish evil. The power of wind. That's
I
right.
took one out.
138.
I say so myself.
Falling back.
Only one left.
Seeker.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Yeah, that's not so bad on the back row.
Hulkenberg's been burned. If she gets hit, she's in big trouble.
Oh, poke it. Still,
Can't afford to hold back.
that dog casts fire on. I don't think it's going to be good to use this thing, but I'm going to try it.
Taste steel.
So we can learn. It is in fact weak against fire.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Good science.
Burns cause great pain. Please lend me your aid.
Sorry, Hulkenberg, you're gonna have to just deal with being on fire for a little bit. You can handle it.
I'd say we're evenly matched. You've got this.
Okay, some of these guys are way too strong.
My burn is healed. Back to
Right,
the
yeah.
fray.
There is a treasure on the corner, and I could run in and get it again. I'm gonna have to be cheeky about it.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Getting ambushed by those would be certain death.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
We could do this, but we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be
level
careful.
up pretty quickly to be able to manage it. Which means I'm gonna have to do shit like this
This could be our chance.
and then run away.
Time to go offensive. Tougher than I thought.
Time for some close combat. A tough one.
I stand. Fight there.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to level it to
Don't let your
16.
guard down. There's more of them.
We're just gonna have to not deal with those ones.
Let's take them all out.
But if these could be 16, then what are the bosses gonna be like? That's my question.
Give me your aid.
Strike true.
I'll cut you down. They die hard.
It's okay. Charging in. To the rear guard. Ready for
Just guard. Okay, they're still stunned.
Fight there.
Hulkenberg got one.
I can't. It's closing the distance.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
What now?
Let's do this.
Yikes.
I
think
kind
we're
of
in a
want to
little over our
try,
heads.
but I don't think I'm going to beat it.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Let's give it a shot.
To the fore. Let's do
No, they're actually not as tough as I thought. Maybe it's the combined level of all three.
Not done yet.
Time for some close combat. Vitus power. Scour. Just two left.
One for the captain. Let's keep it going.
It's a captain.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay
Into
sharp.
the fray.
Yeah, just poke him.
Like this. One remaining.
Now, what's the play?
Alright, that wasn't that bad then. It said level 16. I was like, what?
The way's clear.
That's 62 XP though. Like, way better XP for it.
If I say nice. I feel stronger already.
Ooh.
Whew. That should do it.
Okay, I'm less worried now about this place. I think we can manage. Is that where that treasure was that we got last time? Is that a different treasure?
What now?
Ah.
Oh. They look pretty tough. Careful now.
There's sure are a lot of them. Gotta be careful about how we approach this fight. But if we're quick, we can do that and just take them one at a time.
Time to go offensive.
Charging in. You're here.
Moving to the front. Right there. One remaining.
Well done, Hulkenberg.
Only 1 left.
It just takes a little bit longer for us to run forward. But I feel so much safer starting at the back.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Not bad.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
And then we run away. Gotta get one to follow us.
Get ready, everyone.
Let's do this.
I fight for my own justice.
Oh shit. We screwed up.
Closing the distance. After me.
Alright.
Almost finished.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Oh, we knocked one over, so it counted as a half move.
Lend me your strength. Maybe there's a better choice. I'll get some distance. Bracing!
Only 2
I
enemies
stand
left.
ready.
Stay sharp.
Behold, we stand together. Perhaps not this.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to do 2, are we?
Let justice prevail. Shine. They yet cling to life.
Can't afford to hold back.
Alright, well we can smack this guy.
That one. Great job, Stroll.
Only a flesh wound.
Only 1 left.
Charging
Finish
in.
them off and we're
It's just a flesh wound.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Take this. Worthy foe.
I should just like fuck all damage.
Okay, I don't think there's
Oh,
any more
close.
backup. Let's keep moving.
I guess they're resistant to spears. A little bit.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters.
These monsters what?
They found us. Get ready, everyone. They look pretty tough. Careful now.
I'll give it my all. Try some of this. To the fore.
Oh, I love that. And then you just do a big round slash and
I'll cut you down. They die hard.
Time for some close combat.
then they're nearly done.
One for the captain.
Okay.
Let's
enemies left.
Charging in!
Yeah, her melee is
Worthy foe after all.
very, very weak right now.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Still up. Okay. Wow. This guy got like fucking 4 attacks. That's daft.
How about we all heal before we hit the next mess?
Yeah, and we're also pretty low on MP now. I think this leads to that room I was looking into. Yes.
Would sure be a pleasure to find the treasure.
Oh, Gallagher. Yes, it would. It would be a pleasure to find some treasure, I agree.
Tougher than I thought. Forward! You're here? Into the fray! Huh, take this!
It's not even worth risking that, because if I don't take him down,
The way's clear.
it becomes troubling.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Freeze, you are. Damascus vest. Okay. You're new. Endurance 3, but it's equipped. Much higher defense. Oh fuck! I tried to roll. Oh no, we're done for.
What can I do? I'm sorry.
And that's us on the back row.
Someone help him back up.
That's absolutely horrific. How much damage we just took. Okay, we got away with escaping. There's no point in fighting that. We just go up, heal, try again.
Right. Let's settle this quick. Closing the distance. Let's get on with it.
Strike true.
I wonder if this damage is affected by the fact that she's on the back row. I don't think it is.
Charging in.
If I say so myself.
To the rear guard.
We can do this.
Scour.
Just too late. The captain took one down. Only 2 enemies left. New shot.
Shine.
One remains.
Now, what's the play?
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
I should get so much XP.
I continue to grow. I've acquired a new power.
First aid. Weak HP recovery for 1 ally. Lovely. But only works in combat. We're gonna be ready for this necromancer by the time we get there.
I think there's treasure nearby.
Oh.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Come and get it.
There's a lot of dogs.
Time to go.
I have some of this.
Take steel. Wrap this up. Travel forward.
Always comes through.
Still up. Charging in.
Only one
The combat's so swift.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Let's push through. Let us
Oh, we're gonna take them all down.
Chance.
We could use the XP.
Try some of this!
Dragon's Judgment.
Time for some close combat. Into the fray. Take this.
I like that the standard attacks are still viable if you have the right gear.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. There are still some foes around. Don't let your guard down.
I tried to roll, but I got locked into an attack. Uh-oh. Back row, we're okay.
Closing the
Yeah?
distance.
Try some of this!
Always comes through.
Wind.
Only one left.
Sworn oath
Finish
of
them
night
off
into the
quickly.
fray. Take this.
She's much better against those
Okay,
than the
I don't think
goblins.
there's any more backup coming.
Okay.
Keep moving.
Our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
Let's take them all out.
Stroll's great. He just runs and is like, ah, fuck you.
Forward. You're here. Charging in. Right there.
It's almost decided. Hulkenberg's got this handled.
Okay, this guy's not gonna last much longer.
Only one left.
Die hard!
They die hard.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Is that the end then?
Yes. That quick heal is wonderful. They really just put a lot of thought into it. How do we make this as like nice and quality of life experience as possible with all this shit that we've got going on in the game?
How's that?
Keep it.
I imagine that would be of use.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Yes. Gold bug.
Nice find.
The golden
Looks like it could
beetle.
be useful.
All right.
Not bad.
Earring that augments magical power. Great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gemstone with high trade value. Yes.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Yep, we're safe here.
Our MP's looking pretty slim.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be
But we
careful.
haven't really been using it, to be fair. There's a lot of guys there.
I don't see anything we can't handle.
All right.
I love how the moths are attracted to the shiny object.
Hey, good one.
It's fun.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine. Yep, we're safe here.
So this is the way down.
Everything's pretty standard.
There's some gobos.
It's useful, I say grab it. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Dad? This battle's ours. Let's go.
Right. Good
Closing the
start.
distance.
Do we want to finish this quickly?
Let's make an end of it.
14 MP.
Hold nothing back.
Is how much that costs?
Hack and slash. They die hard.
Time for some close combat. Falling back. Seeker. Scour. Let's
You
finish
got it.
this.
Nice going,
No
Captain.
less.
enemies left.
I think you can poke this one.
I shall fight.
Nice.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Remain steadfast. Some foes still draw breath.
Some foes still draw breath, and indeed, I could do with some more mana. I'm gonna have to buy more of these Magma pills with all the loot we get from this first proper dungeon.
Which means you've got this.
Act fast, and we'll win this.
That's quite forgiving.
Forward.
Observe. Moving to the front. Right there.
Poke.
You never let us down.
Only one more.
Tougher than I thought.
Clear. That's the last of them. The way's clear.
They don't give a lot of. I think you can get like 10 XP for those, and then the other ones give you like 70.
Shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay.
Tis our opening.
How you doing? Get in there. Finish them off.
Time for some close combat. A tough one.
Into the fray. Take this. Still standing, I see.
What's this I see? Oh, he's awake.
You need training.
Nice dodge.
Like poetry in motion.
Closing the distance.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Good. Tis done.
Rank up.
That'll do it.
We'll get that healer to 10 in no time. But, oh wait, no we won't, because we don't have it equipped. He was singled out.
To the floor. They die hard.
It's okay. Charging in.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Not bad. If I say so myself, I could get used to this.
We got Slicer. Slash damage to one enemy 2 to 4 times.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Come on, let us settle this.
Like 3 hits is enough to get them there. I think this time we're gonna
Give me your aid.
do the
Strike true.
The end's in sight.
oh yes,
Time for some close combat.
that's delightful.
You're here.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Right there. Still standing, I see.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's wrap this up.
Take her down.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Not bad.
Yes.
Strive for
You
greater.
know what that means? Oh, we get a luck point. More luck points. At what point will I stop? Ever. The rest of the party can support us. Like, he's fine. Even if he is a dead weight. We'll still get lots of drops.
What now?
They look pretty tough. Careful now.
I'm forgetting buttons now.
Yep, we're safe here.
Hey.
All good.
All right. How's that?
Oh, look at that. Sneaky little gift.
To the floor.
Charging in. Vitus power. Wind.
That's the spirit. Oh, power of heroes!
Yeah.
Worthy foe
That's a little better. $100 damage. Very nice.
The way's clear.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
That should do it.
So yeah, they tried to sneak one down, like pull one over on us, pull the wool over our eyes, proverbially. I'm completely out of oh, these actually just full on give you stats. Cool. Yeah, I'm full on out of mana restores.
Oh, they saw us.
Which could be problematic.
Right. Let's settle this quick.
Guess we'll find out.
Closing the distance.
Stroll will be okay. Because he could still just hit him with the big sport.
Freedom of a wanderer.
But we are going to struggle.
I won't hold back! Scour! Still up? Observe the enemy. Charging in! Huh, take this!
That's it, Hulkenberg.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Yeah.
It's a Vitus power. Wind! Still here?
I step that justice prevails.
Damn it.
Worthy foe after all.
Still up. Alright, we're gonna take some hits. Ooh, very nasty hits.
A tough one.
Sworn oath of knighthood.
Anyone get him back on his feet?
Right there!
Stay focused.
Good.
Who's next?
But they really do hit hard.
Captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
I'm all prepared. Not this. I won't hold back.
No choice, gotta heal.
Observe the enemy. To save the ground!
Anyone get him back on his feet.
Come!
She can't even
Not now.
walk. Revival medicine is expensive. I don't think we should use
Not
it.
this one. I shall be
What?
as a shield.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his
Come
feet?
forth, royal soul. Scour! Still here?
Only more
I
left.
stand ready.
Finish them off and
I
we're
shall
clear.
defend.
He's just going for her. That's fine. That's exactly what I want.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get
I
him
won't
back on
hold
his feet?
back. Wind!
Right. Yeah, we're
I don't
gonna
think there's any more backup coming.
run out of steam here, I think.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I wasn't looking.
God, you got some footwork, Stroll.
Wow, we got lucky there. That's crazy good luck.
Can't take any more. Someone kill him.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. We can do this.
I owe you.
Is everyone all right? Into the fray. Huh,
Yeah, just get in there, poke him. I can't believe we got away with that.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
It was only weak.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert. Strong
What is
arm.
that?
We gotta be careful.
Again.
This won't stop us.
Oh, you've done
Badly
it.
wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Still fight.
Stroll hurt bad.
Closing the
What
distance.
healing do you need?
We've got fairy dust. It's not the best thing in the world, but it will probably make a difference.
I'm charging in! They'll not break my
What?
defenses.
Hope he hits you.
What can I do?
Nope.
The captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Done yet for some close combat.
Anyone get healing? He barely made it. How about we all heal before we hit the next mess?
So here's what I gotta do. Now is a good time for me to, having done a bunch of it on hard. We're gonna drop it down. I want to know what the difference is.
This is bad. They're onto us.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
There's so many of them. I don't know if this game has... I can't remember if it has any kind of like rest point. I think sometimes you get those rooms, don't you? Resting rooms.
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
Just to sneak into here. Imp Ending Pike, a lance that was used to slay an impressive number of minor demons, can be purified at a church. Well, either way, that's gonna give Hulkenberg something stronger.
Nice. That's lovely.
Guards Chaucers, the greaves of a soldier who fought to protect the capital, can be purified at a church. And we... That sounds like something you'd want. But not right now. Just give her a higher defense though, so right, straight higher defense. Oh, they really didn't notice the sound.
Let's take it with us.
Yeah, I think all these enemies are here to kind of make you think twice about fighting everything. Auto Mirage.
Isn't that...
Moore did mention that the cat would help us on a journey. I think he wants you to pet him. With petting the Mirage, you can save your progress in dungeons like you would at a Magla Hollow. You can also prepare yourself in Academia or return to the dungeon entrance. If you spot him, try petting him.
What do you think?
If we go in there now, we're not going to have enough firepower to get through this fight, so we're probably going to have to do something else. I wonder if they're doing this so that you have to sort of spend more than one day at a dungeon. Like you work your way and figure out the route and then come back again another time. A bit like how Mementos worked, but instead of it being one giant dungeon, it's a lot of smaller ones.
Let's hurry.
What now?
We're just gonna have to be more prepared with gear and items. All right. Literally have no mana. There's no way. I'll give it a shot. I just want to see what it looks like. We've got a save file. I don't expect to beat it though. So I did just drop the difficulty down to see the difference, that I should have fought a goblin to figure out what that difference was. I think it just means they get one less attack. Looks like this is the Gub Taurus. He's really raring to go too. No sign of retreat. It must be acclimated to people. It's likely caused damage yet to be discovered. Well, if that ends today, we're taking you down. I see our foe's bringing in his A game too. Oh, I can't wait for this. Stop messing around. Be careful, everyone. Well, I'm as ready as can be. Come, monster. You shall be rust upon my lance. That's a cool line. Get ready for peril. We don't have any way of dealing with this. Please be weak to fire. It resists fire.
Let's work together. No. Forward. Let's set it up. Coordination is key. No holding back.
Ooh. Just run over him in a carriage. Ooh, 300 damage critical, and look how much of its health that was.
Into the front. There. In the name of justice.
Well, it's weak to that, but it still only took 18 damage. Yeah, we're gonna lose this fight.
Moving to the rear. Let's see how this plays out.
Still fight. Let's get him some healing. Her down. Get her back up.
Nah.
Hulkenberg's down.
Just finish it.
Get back in the fight.
Like this.
So we can come to this dungeon to fight goblins and level up a little bit if we want, but yeah, there's no way we're beating that guy right now. Way too tough.
Oh, champion against fear.
Well then.
What?
It seems to be holding some sort of string in his mouth. Does it want us to pull it? Let's use it.
In that case.
Leave it to me.
Escape rope. Okay, well, we spent a day in the dungeon leveling up a little bit. We got some ranks for our archetypes. That's cool. We weren't able to beat the boss of the dungeon. I guess I see how the game's doing this now. That's fine. Wait, did I just enter the dungeon again? Silly me. You can stay here as long as we want and level up, and then fight the enemy. But before they got so much mana, and that's really, as in Persona 5, mana running out of that really is the kind of attrition you have to deal with, because once that's gone, you can't really heal anymore, and then it's like, okay, better go home, do this another time.
Okay then.
Let's go back to the city and have a nice dinner. It'll be dark by the time we get back, so we don't have time to do anything else anyway, but that's okay, right? Let's leave. Rome wasn't built in a day. We don't conquer dungeons in one day either. The honeybees all full up, just my luck. No seats left, but I'm starving.
If so,
Would seem we will need to have our dinner elsewhere. Let us go to the tavern over yonder.
Your thoughts?
Nal Filono, a large establishment, and the owners and patrons alike are busy with their own matters. We may speak freely there without fear of eavesdroppers.
I see.
But it's settled. Anyway, if we discuss Louise at the Honeybee, we would end up causing more trouble for Fabienne, so this works out. You and your party will need to rest your weary bodies the night you return from a dungeon. Enjoy a hearty meal together and take it easy before the new day comes. We went to the tavern to regroup and relax.
Got a sec?
Just 8 days until the day of calamity. We've got no time to lose, considering how little we know about the guy. And if we can't remember this day army to handle it, we'll just have to stop him ourselves. Suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. Right, so I've learned that dungeons aren't necessarily a one and done thing. But if this dungeon, the story dungeon, is anything like Persona 5's dungeons, then it could very well be. So I guess I should give it a couple days on the clock just to make sure we're safe.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Anyway, considering I was really tired when I started this and I thought I'd play for an hour, it's been 3 hours, so it's time, I think.
Got a major bargain.
Idle's Day, the day where the city's shops have discounts. If you need anything, today's a good day to splurge. Okay. Yeah, I gotta stop playing now. But yeah, if you want to stick around for the memorandums, I'll go through those real quick. Otherwise, thanks for joining me, and I'll be back next time with more metaphor. What happened? Alright, so thankfully, so that first time we did these we had tons to read, but now we're just getting dribs and drabs here and there because we're doing a lot of the side stuff, which is really nice. So let's start with the Royal Scepter Chamber. A room in which the Royal Scepter is kept, located on the upper floors of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. The chamber exists to safeguard the Royal Scepter against theft in the event it cannot be in the King's possession for a period of time, as in the case of prolonged illness or death. The doors are sealed with a powerful binding spell, making it extremely difficult to open unless a specific process is accurately followed. Okay. The Belega Corridor, where we just were, ruined southwest of Grand Trad, originally part of a past nation's palace. Its country of origin has long passed into history, and its environs reduced to desert. All traces of its former glory are gone. Still, the land's dead linger in spirit, longing for the splendor of old, resenting the nations and peoples that outlived them. Their burning spite hangs in the air, drawing monsters to its grounds. Here we have the Day of Calamity. Ominous words uttered in parting by the Necromancer. He is attempting to alter Grand Trad somehow with magic, but what precisely that might entail remains to be seen. Whatever the truth behind his scheme, he must be stopped at all costs before the chosen day arrives. In People, we learned of the Mastari tribe, a tribe recognizable by the third eye. They don masks and wear culturally significant attire, which many among the other tribes find unsettling. Though their population isn't necessarily low in number, the Mastari are hard to come by, as most live in the Virga Archipelago, as they believe the Virga Island Archipelago, as they believe in a unique faith. They are often targets of persecution outside of the island, denounced as pagans. The eye on their foreheads is often called their third eye, capable of perceiving magla, which is invisible to the naked eyes of most tribes. However, how clearly they can see the magla depends on the individual. For some, it is vague, while others can see it more clearly than fairies, perceived even the magla's quality and density. Oh, excuse me. On Hulkenberg. Hails from the Hulkenberg family, one of the most prestigious noble families in Montario. While her father and brothers rose to prominence in the world of politics, her youth was marked by merit not with her wits but with her martial prowess, leaving her a black sheep among her family. In order to achieve success on her own, she overcame her family's opposition and went on to pursue a career as a knight, but after failing to protect the prince, she had been too ashamed to return home. Aislinn, that was her name. Aislinn Hulkenberg. That's from the intro cutscene. We did indeed crossways on the tram here. On Grius, his real name is Arvid Alsace, but he goes by Grius for his work as an operative. He once caught the attention of the royal palace as a skilled mercenary and was appointed the prince's swordsmanship instructor by the former king. As he was considered to be part of the prince's personal guard, as part of his duties, he also helped give fundamental training to young knights. After the prince fell victim to the curse, Grius disappeared within him. He secretly returned to the capital in search of a way to break the curse. What? After the prince fell victim to the curse, Grius disappeared with him. No, not within. I was so confused. I read it wrong. In the Northern Fort, he was sometimes appointed to positions of command due to clear experience that separated him from other soldiers. However, he lost all of his men in the human attack. The weight of those losses makes him decide to handle Luis personally, rather than appoint Ikoma or Stroll, despite their qualifications. Who else we got? Brigitte. Or Brigitte. I can't remember how she introduced herself. Brigitte Lycon, the rogue proprietress of Lycon Magic Association, a shop which sells magic igniters to the general public in Grand Trad. A frosty demeanor, and ample rumors of shady underground connections, give her an air of unapproachability. However, she bears no discriminatory feelings toward minor tribes, and chooses to evaluate people by their abilities. Some speculate this meritocratic inclination stems from personal history, but the truth is anyone's guess. Finally, on culture, we have the Sanctist Church. Churches built throughout the land for Sanctist believers who come to offer prayer. The St. Fermi Church in Grand Trad, having seen attendance drop sharply after the Regolith Grand Cathedral was built, opened its doors to non-converts and offers paid purification services for holy items and sullied equipment. Well, there you have it. That's everything. I'll save. And I'm gonna go now. So I'll see you all next time, or at least if I'm on a stream, I'll see you all next time. Otherwise, enjoy this video and enjoy the next one. I really gotta learn how to sign off these videos properly. Anyhows, I'm going to bed now. Bye.